Hey everyone, and welcome to my first ever review of the T-34 in a game. Now, the battle is Karelia and it's assault, but our team is defending and the chance to win is 63%, so I'm definitely going to play aggressively in this one. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, that matchmaking has been extremely kind to me, only putting one tier 9 and only 2 tier 8s on the other team, leaving the whole 12 other players as tier 7s or below. So I'm going to take advantage of that situation and use my awesome DPM to own. Now usually people just stay back in D1 and C1 and camp there, and that isn't really fun to play unless you're in a TD, of course. Then camping isn't that bad, but if you're playing in a medium or a heavy tank, you shouldn't really be doing that. You should be using your tank to its full extent. Now, just to sum up, I'm not using the high penetration gun on the T-54. I'm using the one with 201 penetration, but I use it because it has better aiming time and better aim. So I push up here into a pretty good position, leaving only my turret and frontal plate open. Maybe a little bit of my tracks, but yeah, probably only that much of my tank has seen. So the enemy will probably just hit either the rock or my tracks. But as you'll see in this game, I'm going to be pretty lucky. Now let me just fix the settings. Sorry about that. Let me just fix the settings so that I can see. Yep, okay. Now that Cheery appeared and I put a shell into him for 283 damage. Now, there's a lot of tanks there, so if I'm just going to focus on one, it's not going to really work. So I put a shot into that ass for 335 damage and hit him right in the gun. So I should have taken out his gun as well. Put a shell into the turret of the Centurion. Now, I'm playing actually really aggressively, but I'm just thinking at this moment, will RT hit me and will he be aiming on this spot? But I guess sometimes you have to take that risk. Now that Lurva pops up, put a shell into his side armor, but his gun is actually pretty good with accuracy as well as penetration, so I fall back slightly so he doesn't get a perfect shot on me. Now I noticed this Cheery's cupola and managed to snipe an awesome shot for 376 damage. So some people would say I got really lucky there, but some people would say it's just a gun. I put a shot into the Lurva since he's progressing the furthest and I don't want him to push up too far. And then I fall back to help my T-44. Now, the T-54's frontal armor is, I think, 150 millimeters somewhere abouts, with an incredible slope on it, so most tier 8s can't penetrate it if you're angling properly. Now, I'm popping in and out to try and trigger that low to shoot my upper plate and hopefully ricochet. Notice the Centurion 1. But he's backed off. Tried to put a shot into that AMX, but the shell goes left and I ricochet. Now that Lurva, Cheery and ISO pushing up. Cheery gets taken out, but I think my T-44 friend has gone AFK, but I need to help him. So, badly aimed shot there. Only track the Lurva, and at this point my T-44 friend is screwed. Put a shell into the IS, leaving him on a 1-hit now. And I notice a Centurion, so I fall back straight away. That lava takes a clutch shot at me, and this is where things start going downhill, to be honest. Like, one thing after another, RT starts shooting at me, but luckily the Centurion gets taken out. I take out the IS, but before that I just get hit and my turret gets taken out. Now I'm thinking, how should I approach this lava? Put a shell into him and penetrate the front of his turret, so it's actually pretty lucky there. Now that 1375 makes me aware of his position, so I'm trying to angle as best as I can, like wiggling my tank so that he ricochets. I don't really want to die. I don't want him to circle me either. And that's it, I think. His clip is done, so I just continue ramming him so he can't run away or anything. And then my 1375 friendly comes in and finishes him off by ramming. Now this AMX AC-46 is left. Do a really crap shot and he ends up hitting the ground, but our T-29 takes him out. Now we continue to progress here. Put a shot into the T-30's back of the turret, or it could have just dipped down and hit his engine deck. And put another one into the back of his turret, killing him. And so now even if I finish the game right here, I'd be pretty happy and satisfied with the result. I've got 3 kills and 4,000 damage, but I just want that last kill and that extra bit of damage. So the T-54 is actually really fast as well, so you can get to where you want fairly quickly and be able to run around tanks without them being able to turn their turret properly. But you have to bear in mind that I'm on 38 hit points, so ever since that 1375 reduced me to that amount of hit points, I've been playing fairly cautiously. So I would have spotted the RT if he'd been over there somewhere. So he's got to be on this hill. I'm thinking, please don't suicide or anything like that. And there he appears. Put one shot into him, then get caught on that rock, and he manages to take me out. So, pretty sad way to end such a good game. I just say lol for that moment. Tried to put some fun into it, but I suppose a funny way, yeah, to end a really good replay. And there we go, me on 4,400 damage almost, 3 kills, and over 1,100 experience. Hope you liked my replay. Please remember to subscribe and like for more, and see you out there on the battlefield.